Om Shanti, good morning. Very happy Sunday morning, the 13th of February, from Aberdeen Hindu Temple in Stonywood in Aberdeen. This is our Sunday meditation session, so welcome to it. Today, I was wanting to speak about what it means to have a clear mind, an alert mind, and what the benefit is from having such a mind, because through meditation we can attain a very clear mind, a very focused mind, and we will be able to keep our attention on one tasks, no matter what is happening. If we train our mind to be powerful, to be clear, to be focused. This is the main, it's one of the main benefits of meditation. And through that benefit, we will then be able to understand what's happening in our world, in our life, and we'll be able to put it in perspective with what happened in the past, what is still to happen in the future, and try and become so strong and unshaken by what's happening around us, that any upheaval will not affect us and will not affect how we think and what our decisions are that we want to take. The analogy is that of a swan. A swan is very beautiful, it's very royal, and it has got a very powerful, brilliant white. And no matter in which environment it is, it maintains its color. There is no dirt on it, because the swan is concerned about maintaining its own stage. And therefore it cleans and it refreshes itself all the time. And as an analogy, we have to pay attention for our mind. If my mind is not powerful enough, if my mind is not clear, if I cannot keep a focus, which means that I can keep a focus for longer, and without being perturbed by any other thoughts, then I know that I have to start looking after my mind, and I have to train my mind to be strong, to be calm, to be clear, to be focused. And when I'm focused and when I'm clear, then success will come out of that. Yeah, because I will have the power to discern about what is right and what is not right, and I will not be influenced by situations around me or what people say or what the feeling is. And I will also not feel fear, because I will have clarity of who I am eternally, and what companionship I have eternally. And I will therefore be able to be peaceful and calm and take the situation like a bull by the horns. Yeah, so control it and be on top of it. Now, it is said that the swan can discern pebbles from jewels. So the pebbles, which mean the ordinariness, and maybe, the just ordinary and the negative or the impure, and the jewels, the divine, the royal, the sparkling and the benefiting, the very powerful, matter. Yeah, and so the swan will be able to discern what is impure from what is pure and powerful and clear, and will be able to take it in. So we'll be able to take and imbibe that royalty, that high level of thought, and therefore will be able to maintain itself, and will always stay in that very royal state, in that very powerful state, and will not be affected by anything around itself. And so the power to discern is the power to understand what is right and what is wrong, what will be beneficial in a situation, yes or no. And that power of discerning will be able to choose, would allow us to choose whatever we want to bring into our life, and however we want to elevate our life. It will not just follow the vices or the desires, but it will be able to be steadfast and just stay concentrated and powerful. And so in meditation, we want to really train our mind to become powerful. That it means it has got willpower, it has got discerning power, it has got choosing power. It is a mind that is alert, and it actually decides on how it wishes its life to go. That is supported by discerning power. And so when I meditate, I actually learn to focus my mind. I first sit quietly, peacefully, and then I actually calm myself. And then with that, I start to calm my thoughts down. I do that by taking slow, deep breaths in, pause, and out. And I do that again and again. And as I do that, I become more peaceful, calm. And like the water in a pond, if the water is running around a lot, then what happens is that the water becomes turbulent. It has got a lot of movement, but with that it also picks up any dirt, and it changes its color. So it becomes like brown. Whereas if you allow the water to quieten down and the flow to really become really, really slow and gentle, then all the parts that are in the water will start to sink down to the ground, and the water will become crystal clear, and you will be able to see down to the very bottom of the pond. The same happens in the mind. If the mind is thinking, and it's actually influenced by the things outside, and there is conflict, there is not clarity, there's no ability to focus, then it will be a perturbed mind. The mind will be unsettled and restless. And when one is in that situation, whatever happens is like being pushed against the wall and not having a way to escape. And therefore, in that moment in time when that happens, let me just go back into the awareness of who I am, become really peaceful, because my original qualities of peace, of love, of wisdom, of truth, of strength, of happiness. And let me go into that awareness of my basic, my foundation. And the more I actually go into that foundation, the more I actually connect with who I am eternally, I, the soul, the living being, the life force in this body, the one who is controlling all the organs, and who, when awake, has the ability to choose what type of thoughts I want to have, and understand the situation that is around. So let me take a deep breath and then connect with myself. And as I connect with myself, I relax. And as I relax, I increase the space around me. And I become aware of everything that's happening. It doesn't take time, but I start to get peaceful. And by becoming peaceful, I can then see straight. I can recognize. I can see what's happening and why I feel the way I feel. I can discern about what I want or I don't want to go forward to. And so I can take a decision, and that decision will be based on my understanding, based on my knowledge, based on my analysis of what's happening in the situation. And I'm most likely to be successful. And if while doing that, I can maintain my own happiness. So the whole reason for going into that awareness of I, the soul, is to actually bring myself back to those core values of peace, of love, of wisdom, of truth, of strength and happiness. And when I'm there, whether I have great fame or no fame, whether I have great material assets or no assets, whether I have health or have no health, if I don't pay attention to my own happiness, then I have attained nothing. Even if I have a castle, if I don't have happiness, I have nothing. And so I need to go back and really connect with my own happiness. That life force that gives that positive spin to everything that I do. The positive outlook and the positive energy that then brings happiness to those around me, brings satisfaction to myself and to everybody else. And so to come to the point where I understand that that is what I really want, not just to run after pearls and diamonds or great cars or whatever. They are good and they have a place, but they are not the reason for happiness. They might give me temporary satisfaction and a good feeling about myself, but they're actually not that what gives me happiness. Happiness is something that I have inside myself. And when I have a vision that is colored by the happiness that is inside myself, I will only see those things that will bring more happiness. Happiness is supported by nice things that we do, but those things are not the reason for happiness. I can enhance things by bringing them. And so when I realize that I'm actually in control of my life, I'm in control of what's happening around me. I'm actually the one who invites the good things into my life. And that there's a very clear method through which I can do that. So by having the habit of becoming peaceful, connecting with my own inner self, and putting everything into perspective, clearing my mind from all the debris, from all the waste and things that are of no use, that have been going through my mind in and out, all the impressions, the desires, the supposed needs. And I just connect with myself. And I choose by discerning deeply what is it that I want in my life? And when I choose wisely, so that I bring into my life that what will bring benefit, that what will bring happiness, that what will be beneficial for my body, will bring me health, well-being. But underneath all of that, to maintain that happiness inside myself. Now, to do that, I have to understand myself. I have to get to the point where I understand my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions. And I need to become the one who is in control of all of them, not allow them to pull me here and there. So let us meditate. Take a nice deep breath, slowly breathing in. Hold it for a second or two, and then slowly breathe it out. As you breathe in, become aware of how the air rushes through your nose, through your mouth, down into your lungs, how your whole upper body rises, and then it recoils, and the air just comes out of your nose and your mouth. But every time you take a deep breath, you become more and more peaceful. You detach yourself more and more from everything around you. And you become aware of who you are eternally. You feel inside and you recognize yourself. And you let go of anything that is uncomfortable or pulling you at this time. Imagine yourself to be standing under a waterfall that is gently falling onto you. And you just stand there, and the water is just removing any impurity, any tension in yourself. And everything that is uncomfortable just flows away. And that waterfall is a gentle waterfall of light. And that light is just gently falling onto you and energizing yourself. And as you stand there fully relaxed, you become aware that you yourself are light. And you start sending out this light into the world. This beautiful, pure light. The light of awareness. The light of eternal consciousness. A light that is filled with clarity, with love, with tolerance. A light that is peaceful, calm, not engaging in any upheaval. But stabilizing and harmonizing everything that it comes across. You are like the freshness that goes through, like the air that goes through the trees, gentle, fresh, clear, that gives life and gives strength. And as you sit there underneath that beautiful fall of light, you feel that your chest, your heart is filled with a rose light of love, of care, of nurture. Your legs have a beautiful green light all around of health being in your legs, health and vitality. Your torso has a yellow light all around, an energy, a strength inside. Your throat area has got a blue light of communicating clear, positive thoughts and feelings in the form of words, and the ability to communicate with clarity, with precision, and with the awareness of the three aspects of time, of the past, the present, and the future. And therefore not taking parts, but seeing that what is happening is beneficial. And then there is golden light all around your head and your face. And in the center of your face, in between your eyebrows, there's a diamond sparkling. A diamond of light that reflects and beautifies the light that falls onto it and reflects it in 1,000 different rays, creating a beautiful, transparent, and powerful space all around you. Powerful thoughts, clear thoughts, thoughts that can discriminate and choose that what is beneficial. A powerful mind, a clear mind, a beautiful mind that can connect with the Supreme, a soul in a place beyond the physical world, a place of golden red light, of stillness, of calmness, of expansion, of being unlimited, in a place where there is no time, no tasks, but there is just that awareness of being. And in that connection, in that communion, the light in yourself increases, and the light around you becomes even more powerful. And you create an atmosphere like a big bubble of light that when it encroaches with anybody that comes across your ways, it just brings that feeling of happiness, that atmosphere of happiness, of lightness, of satisfaction. You are then able to recognize that what anybody who comes across is in need. If they need a drop of water, then even if you give them 36 varieties of food, it will not satisfy them. But you yourself have that clarity and have that energy, that loving energy, that clear understanding, that discernment to understand what that soul needs. And you will see everything and everybody in the light of the eye of the Supreme. You will bring stillness and calmness and harmony to wherever you go. You're a being from beyond this world who originated in that beautiful place of the golden red light, the residence of the Supreme Soul, the Supreme Being. And you're shining His light onto the world to bring peace, to bring happiness, to have unlimited love and patience, to nurture and to uplift, to create a world of beauty, a world of happiness. To be of service to the greater community and to transform that what is negative into goodness, into a livable world. And connected with the Supreme, you're fulfilling your purpose. Imagine yourself as being a beautiful lotus flower on a pond, sparkling in a beautiful white and rosa lights. Beautiful to be seen from a distance, and giving a habitat to those around it. In the same way, in your life, be like a lotus flower, sparkling, beautiful, calm and peaceful, bringing benefit to everybody around you. A clear mind, a peaceful mind, a happy mind is the basis of this. Happiness is found inside, and clarity is found inside the self. And it is by practicing going into that state of I, the soul, that I can find that happiness, that I can find that clarity. So practice, practice, and experience. Give yourself the time to feel I, the soul, the being of light, have incarnated in this body. I have taken care of my soul. I made sure that its purity, its power is maintained. Let the values of peace, of love, wisdom, truth, strength, and happiness are there. And this is the foundation from where I connect with the world around me. Om Shanti. Keep spreading your eternal, beautiful values that you carry inside yourself. Om Shanti. Have a good week. Bye-bye. Om Shanti.